Doesn't matter which universe, doesn't matter what galaxy I'm in, aim for the red things. That's pretty much what all space combat is about. Hello guys, my name's James. This is Subdivision Infinity, a new space shooter that is coming to iOS, Android as well, I believe, this week. In fact, it should be coming out tomorrow, all things being well. So the first thing upon picking it up, I have played about 3 or 4 missions. I've upgraded my ship a teeny tiny bit. I am still taking a lot of damage from all these guys. It's immediately got fairly tough because the sensitivity of the aiming is very, very sensitive. It's pretty easy to overshoot and oversteer, but as you can see, those little enemies, they take very little damage. I needed to shoot him so I could get my shields back. Indicators in the top left of the screen there. I've got shield energy. I need to boost to avoid being shot quite so much and take out these little jammers, these things here. And lovely. So I know what you're thinking. Galaxy on Fire 3. That's what I was thinking anyway, or Manticore as it's known. This is very similar to most third-person space shooters. Obviously, you can only do so much with sticking a camera behind a ship and showing you lots of lovely stars and planets, and look at all the rocks, and isn't it all? Ooh, doesn't it look nice? I like it, it's quite nice. But why would you play this over Galaxy on Fire, you ask yourself? Well, I'm not 100% on this. I think this might be a premium game. I don't think this is free to play. You can upgrade your ship using currency and all that business. Come on. I'm going to boost out of this. But I get the impression there's only 1, maybe 2 currencies, and they're, you know, normal in-game currencies, and I haven't seen any option to buy anything extra. I think it's a premium game, and a lot of people got a bit cross with the Galaxy on Fire series because they dropped the whole premium angle and went free to play, which obviously upset some people. Certainly with alliances. Remember alliances? No? Yeah, I know, exactly right. So, I was initially a little bit alarmed by the steering because it is very, very, very sensitive. I'm sort of getting the hang of it a bit more now, aiming for the little red dot, because that's where it tracks. Oh, come on! But I'm not even moving my thumb around the screen. I've got my thumb, like, placed firmly on the screen, and I'm just like rocking it ever so gently to try and get like a sensitivity thing, because it's very, very specific. I want someone give me some more shields. That looks promising. I'm gonna give it this one. That was a gear crate, not a shield. The shields are yellow in color. I've already done some mission where I took out some great big transport thing. Now at the moment I'm just gradually picking off firstly the enemies and secondly the little scanner things, jammers. Move in. I've got enough to upgrade, well, this one. Here's my final target, I think. The other one's just an enemy. I got enough cash to upgrade my weapons a smidge. Oof, God, look at this. So sensitive. Just drifted. And I boosted my shields as well, because I was sort of getting hammered. It's very easy to get a little bit too into the shooting and ignore the fact that you're being taken out from all angles. There we go. I believe that's a mission success. So there you go. You get your crates, which unlock stuff, and the cash, which you then use to upgrade. It's one of these games where I'm not sure whether it is free to play or not. Like, it could be, but I don't see, because this stuff, you know, this all looks fairly free to play, but I haven't seen the option to spend real human money. So I think it is an in-game system, and that this might cost I think maybe £2.99. That's going to be my guess. I'm going to throw it out there. So my current ship is the one I have. You can upgrade ships later as you earn a lot more currency. So here's a look at the other craft that you could win tonight. Come on down. Don't come on down. It's fine. You've already got this one. If you go in an upgrade, you can throw everything up. So shields, engine, mining tools. I'm going to once again boost my shields, because it's the only thing I'm a bit concerned about at the moment. I've already kicked the weapons up a system, so they are a little bit healthier. This shows you the galaxy map, so I'm 5 missions deep into the main quest. I can go and mine here. Once I've just sort of completed this area, it opens up the rest of the galaxy map, and you can go and take out some other targets in other places. Ooh, look at this! One thing that never really gets old for me is that sci-fi look. I still, no matter how old I get, no matter how many sci-fi movies I watch, this scene, this scenario of coming out of warp and seeing a gigantic space station and the planets in the background, the supernovas exploding in the distance, stars glimmering in the night. It's just such a great look. It's such a nice place to be. I'm always a sucker for it. But then I'm a sort of a sci-fi nerd, so this... Look at all that, look at this! Look at that, lovely. It floats my boat, it does. Now... There we go. It puts the mass in my effect relay. There's a saying that no one will ever say. Come on. Take you fools out. There's a little boost button you can see. When people start laying into you really hard, it's a good idea to whack the boosters on, because it makes it much harder for them to hit you. So if I just chuck that on there, you can see. It just gives you a little burst of speed. You don't hold it, you just tap it the once and you're away. There was something about Galaxy on Fire-shaped hole for a long time, because the first two games were really popular, the second one particularly. And then there was this like anticipation for the third game to appear, and then they released Alliances instead, which was kind of much more of a, I'm skipping the dialogue, management style game. And then after a long time, they finally came out with Manticore, the third game. I'm not sure if it's taken off in quite the way they would have hoped. Let's see if I can upgrade the... Can I? No, not enough cash, but I have enough crates. So you need to combine resources in order to do it. It's alright, I've already upgraded it once. So, let's eliminate enemies. Now I've got a bit of a handle on the controls, enjoying it more. Just very tiny gestures with your thumb, just rocking your thumb around. I'm sure you can adjust the sensitivity as well, but, you know, as soon as you've got a feel for how things control in this universe, then you're away. Whoa. Also, this game is compatible with MFI controllers. From all the text, I haven't experimented with it yet, but apparently it is compatible, so if you want to play it with your dual sticks and like what you do with a proper spaceship game, then you can. Where's my closest target? Oh, you'll do. I think we're going to be talking to the creators of the game on one of the podcast episodes upcoming. So look out for that if you're interested in hearing what people have to say. We're doing a lot more with the podcast now. We're trying to get a bunch of interviews in so we can talk to the people directly. We obviously talk to them a bunch, but we never really put it on mic. So it'd be quite nice for those of you who are interested in games design and whatnot. Maybe have a listen. Go subscribe to the Pocket Gamer podcast. We do it every week. It's fun. As for this, it should be out midnight tonight-ish in all territories. We will keep you informed regarding reviews and whatnot over on pocketgamer.co.uk and on AppSpy itself. Thank you for watching as always. Subdivision Infinity. We'll see you next time.